How's it going, guys? Hope you all are doing great. This is E-Vlog coming to you with another video. Now, this video will be a piggyback on the previous video that I did. Okay, this video will be a piggyback on the previous video that I did called "Why You May Be Getting a Low Rating on Uber/Lyft." Now, this video, I'm going to call it another reason why you may be getting a low rating on Uber/Lyft. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, like I said before on the previous video, most of you guys are good people. Most of y'all are good people. But sometimes good people make mistakes, and that's part of what makes us humans. Okay, good people makes mistakes. And I love y'all. You know, I care. Doing this for how long I have done it, almost 7 years. I've met so many type of walks. I've met so many people that I don't even remember their faces, some of them, because it's just too many, almost 18,000. And it's actually more, because it says, although it may says on the Uber platform 17,600 and something, but in that trip, because every trip that you take during the time Uber Pool was at large, during the time Uber Pool was available, when you take a ride, it counts it up as one ride, but actually it's Uber Pool. So you meet, or you're talking to, or you're picking up 3 people, sometimes 4 people at the same time. So anyways, that is besides what I'm about to say. I care about y'all, and giving my, or sharing my experience and my knowledge so far, I think it is a good thing for you guys. Now, another reason why you may be getting a low rating on Uber/Lyft platform is, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know your friends. Know your friends. Know your friends. Know them when they are high. Know them. Get to know them when they are high. Get to know them when they are normal. Get to know them when they are angry. Get to know them when they are, just get to know them, because it will help you when you call Uber and your friends are coming with you on that ride. Because understand, when you call Uber, that's your account. Anything that happens while that ride is active, it all falls on you, because it's your account. And some of you guys do have raggedy friends out there. Some of y'all have messed up friends out there. And it didn't occur to you that when they are tipsy, or when they are angry, or when they see a guy or a girl, how they behave, know their behavior. It's part of knowing them, know your friends properly. Because when it's time to rate you, when the trip is over, you get out of your vehicle and the driver have to rate. The driver will rate his experience. He won't just rate you as the individual. And what I have understand over the years is, what I understood now is, people that call Uber and bring their friends with them on that ride, they are mostly the responsible ones. And you guys know, some of your friends don't like your guts. Some of your friends don't like you very much, and that's part of the reason why I say know your friends. Some of your friends will know the ramification, them acting a fool on an Uber driver's car or a Lyft driver. They know the ramification, but they do it anyway, because they just don't give a rat's ass. They just don't care. The consequences is on you. So it's imperative for you guys to know your friends. If you have to bring a leash, a dog leash with you, bring that leash with you, tie it around their neck. Once they start acting a fool, just pull it, just shut up. Just nudge it a little bit, if you have to, because this is your account. Anything that happens falls on you. It doesn't fall on your friends. Okay? Now, to diversify what this whole topic, I normally don't run into this situations with men, right? I normally don't run into it with men. It's mostly females that I pick up, that I run into these little situations with. Now, me as a driver, with what I know and with my experience, I do understand. Okay? Most of the people or most of the situations that I've had in the past, that, you know, that I had a situation where I picked up these girls, and of course the one that called the Uber is the responsible one, and the other three or the other four or whatnot are the loud ones, and they are grabbing drivers, doing sort of things, asking perverted questions, doing perverted things. Now, for me, I find it, I've reached a point where it doesn't bother me as much as it used to when I first started. I've reached a point where, I'm relaxed about it. Even when they start touching me, okay, when it comes to the touching part, there's a limit now, okay? There's a limit, because too much touching, something may start jumping off, because I'm a human being, I'm a man, I have feelings, I have emotions, I'm not a tree, I'm not a robot, I'm a man, okay? So I have a limit to, there got to be a limit for me when it comes to the touching, the arms, and, come on now, especially when they smell good and when they look good. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, like, there got to be a limit, man, because, anyways, where was I? Where was I? So, know your friends. When the trip is done, the driver will rate his experience. Now, if you are the one that called the ride, right, and your friends are with you, the driver will rate his whole experience. Now, even though you didn't do anything, even though that you were the mature one amongst the group, because it's your ride, and if anything that happens, it's on you. Still, if your friends, if your buddies, if your girls messed up, the driver will give you a bad rating, and it can even go that far. It can actually go that far. The driver may go as far as complaining or writing a complaint to Uber or Lyft about his experience, why your friends were touching him and doing this, doing that. I mean, I know sometimes people joke around. I get it. You see, for me, I get it. Ladies can, they can joke around, they can, try to be funny and ask a guy questions and see what he thinks, if they look pretty enough. I've had that questions. They ask me if they're pretty enough, how they look, if they smell good. Like, I've reached the point where it doesn't bother me as much anymore, unless if they start being rude, unless if they start smoking or try to smoke in the vehicle. Now that one pisses me off, if they try to smoke, or they have those vapes, those little mini vapes that people carry around these days. When you're not looking, they try to vape. That one upsets me. Unless if they start doing that, then that gets on my nerve really, really quick. But most of the time, it's usually, how do I look? Do you think I'm pretty? Do I smell good? And again, I have to oblige, because again, it's customer service situation. I look over, I'm like, hey, you don't look that bad. You look good. Just keep it professional as much as you can. Even like for drivers, keep it professional as much as you can. Until you can no longer keep it professional anymore, then you have to say something. Okay, to all my drivers out there, keep it professional. And to riders, if you called Uber and your friends are coming along with you and something happens, Okay? If something does happen, do this. At the end of the ride, when your friends get out, tell the driver, I am so sorry for this. I'm so sorry that my friends acted the fool. I'm so sorry that they asked you questions that you may not like. Like, be smart, guys. Be smart, because drivers are human beings, and I know most of them are good people too. And I know most of them kind of understand the situation and kind of would want to, as long as you as an individual understand what you did and know how wrong it is, and you are willing to make amends, trust me, the driver will always understand. Because Uber drivers, Lyft drivers, we are normal people too. Remember that. We as well, we go out with our friends, and we do our own thing too, so we do understand. But I'm saying this because there are drivers that will not appreciate that, or will not take any of that in any way, shape, or form. So riders, if something does happen and you feel like the drive, or maybe your friends are trying to approach the driver, or maybe conversate with him, or try to be perverted in some way, shape, or form, that's why I say know your friends and be attentive to them. If you feel like the driver is not responding, or maybe he feels distant to everything you guys were trying to do in the car or whatnot, go to the driver at the end of the ride, tell him, sir, I'm very sorry if in any way, shape, or form we offended you, or my friends offended you. I'm very sorry. On behalf of my friends, I apologize on behalf of them. That's it. That is it. You don't have to do anymore. You don't have to say anymore. That's all you. And if the driver is, it's a good person. If the driver is a good person, I see no reason why the driver will not accept your apology. So long as it didn't go that far, so long as the situation did not escalate to a point where the driver had to pull over and tell you guys to get an F out. As long as this situation, even if the situation comes to that, still do what I just said. Sir, I'm very sorry for what happened. On behalf of me and my friends, I apologize for their behavior. If we offended you in any way, shape, or form, my apologies. And I hope that you have a good day, or enjoy the rest of your day. Something like that. So, that's all I got for today. This is a piggyback from the previous video that I did, why you may be getting lower ratings on Uber/Lyft. All right guys, thank you guys for joining me on this video. And if you know anyone, or if you want to drive for Uber or Lyft, check out my description. Click the link in the descriptions. It will be able to it's kind of a promotion going on. You drive a couple of, I think for Lyft, they say if you drive 100 trips, you get $1,500 or something like that. So you do, if you get bonuses. So, and same thing goes for Uber as well. So if you're trying to apply to drive Uber or Lyft, click the link in the description. It will tell you, or it will give you all the details that you need. And if you guys have any question regarding Uber promotions, Lyft promotions, or what I just talked about, feel free to let me know on the comment box. On that note, stay safe, keep on keeping on.